210 Boxing TV. Here we are with the one and only Juan Garcia, the new ABF featherweight champion. Moved to 5-0. Man, tough, hard fight. 6-round fight for the ABF belt. Just talk about your opponent, Gary Hampton, 5-0, and just you coming out with the win.
Tough opponent, man. Gary Hampton, hats off to him. Tough opponent, really sharp, really tough, hard hitter, coming forward a lot of conditioning. So it was just a really tough fight, man. I'm just glad we came out with the victory.
Evaluate your performance, right? How you started off, and just what you did well and what you can do better.
Of course, I felt like I did well. At some points I threw really short punches. I was countering well. I was waiting for the right moment to pick my shots. And at other times, like, something I could do better is for sure finishing off better. I would hurt him, he would stumble back, and I felt like I would get too excited and I couldn't land the right shots, especially because he was a little awkward. He would just hug me, lean to one side, really weird or whatever. So I just felt like I could finish off better and throw tighter punches all the time.
On paper, right, this was a 50-50 fight, 4-0 versus a 5-0. Lots of guys, when they come up, when they're 3-0, 4-0, they're not fighting undefeated guys, 5-0. And that are good, because a guy can be undefeated, but he can be trash, but that's good. What was that like, getting your feet wet and going through the fire and just having to suck it up? I mean, look at your face. You didn't come out unscathed. You know what I mean? You didn't come out clean as possible. So you had a war. Just talk about that.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't think I was like that. Gary, he even said like, "Oh, I beat all these undefeated fighters. You haven't beat no one, whatever." Like, I just knew he wasn't really on my level. I was levels above him, and well, yeah.
Do you feel like the power was the difference, that you were just landing the harder, cleaner shots?
Of course, because he was low-key pressuring me, but as soon as I cracked his ass, he backed off a little. He was trying to work behind his jab more, and I feel like that's what threw his game off, my power.
I saw your mom ringside. She was literally crying, just so emotional. Your dad had a smile from ear to ear. What was that like, just your family and just your people there like that supporting you?
Yeah, of course. I started boxing because of my dad. My dad's the one that introduced me to the sport. Me and my family been through some tough times. I worked hard for this, and I do this for them, so I'm just blessed to have them at moments like these around me, me being able to do this for them. I do this for my family, and yeah, it meant a lot, man. I was so emotional because of that. Finally being able to give a strap to my dad, my family, and of course my people from Carrizo.
Right before they announced the decision, I could just tell, man, you had your eyes closed and you were just like, oh, what are they going to, I could tell you were hoping that, and when they announced that you were winning, you kind of just broke down and cried. Just talk about the emotion just being released, just everything just being released once they announced that you were the winner.
Yeah, like I said, I've had my lows and my highs, but there was a time where in my town, I was viewed as a really bad person, not really as a good kid, whatever. So this win just means a lot more than just a win in boxing, it just means a lot for my family, for myself, and to prove people that I'm not that person that they thought I was, I showed them that I'm a real champion, and this proves it right here.
Like in life, right, we always try to prove ourselves in whatever profession we want to be in. If we want to be a boxer, reporter, singer, dancer, whatever you want to be, right? Did you feel like damn, I'm arrived, like I know I can do this, like I'm born for this, I'm bred for this?
Yes, sir. Since I started boxing, my dad's been told me since I was 8 years old. I wouldn't really believe in myself. My dad would tell me, "You're made for this shit. You were born to do this." I wouldn't believe it, man. Believe it or not, when I was little, I would be like, "Fuck, I don't know if this is really for me." But my dad would just tell me, "This is for you. This is for you. This is for you." And I owe everything to my dad. So right now I want to tell my dad, thank you very much, Dad, for always believing in me. I love you.
5-0, 2 knockouts. Let the fans and everyone know where they catch you on social media, Juanito.
On Instagram, you can catch me at _Juan Garcia 23, Facebook Juan Garcia, and the Juan on Twitter.
El Mero.
Sir.